Hey folks, wanna know some exclusive gaming news? Haha, presenting Weekly Gaming News episode 7. So stick with me and subscribe to this channel with all notifications on. This is Jasper and let's begin. Alright, Pascal's Wager offers some exciting updates for its iOS users. Recently, they had new DLC and a new costume arrived through an update on iOS and Android. The developers have been updating the game a ton since its launch with new content and paid DLC. Like with the last major update adding Elena as a playable character with the option to play rearranged stages and more, but I wasn't sure what to expect from the game in the future. So on January 20, we have a new update for iOS bringing in Reach Tap haptic support. This update brings in haptics for cutscenes, combat and much more. I checked it out for a few minutes and I think it's a great implementation on iPhone. Android users, don't be sad cause this update will go live for Android in the future. Well, on January 25, a brand new simulator is coming, which is YouTubers Live 2. Have you ever thought about creating your own channel, posting trending content and growing your network? Your chance to become a real influencer is here. Live simulator game YouTubers Live 2 is coming to Android and iOS following its initial release on PC and console platforms. So, a brand new Dragon Quest RPG for mobile from Square Enix just announced. Last week, Square Enix announced a new Dragon Quest game for mobile with a full reveal planned. In their live stream in Japanese, revealed Dragon Quest Champions for iOS and Android that made in collaboration with Koei Tecmo. Koei Tecmo has worked with Square Enix on the Dragon Quest Heroes action games in the past, so Dragon Quest Champions is a brand new Dragon Quest RPG set for release in Japan with closed beta signs up. Dragon Quest Champions is the first new Dragon Quest mobile release since Dragon Quest Builders, which hit the platform last year. And in the game there will be a solo mode and a mode with up to 50 players in total as well. Mare Pocket Edition used to be a VR game, now it's been ported to iOS. It's a game that used to be an exclusive for PC VR platform. Still, the project is now available on iOS. It costs around $7 and has many puzzles to solve. Those revolve around a girl which is just called an AI companion. She will go on an unexpected adventure and will need your help. Unlike in VR, Mare Pocket Edition, players cannot move but can only observe the surroundings and fight monsters or move objects with the help of electricity. We expect that the plot is almost absent or will be told via the in-game environment. The graphics are great for smartphones and might remind you of Brothers: A Tale of Two Sons. Well, Sky Children of the Lights starts a new season of Remembrance. You know, it's a mobile game that sees players interacting with each other silently and solving puzzles to unlock new cosmetics and regions. This is a peaceful game for those who are fans of Journey and Flower projects because they were made by the same people as Sky. From now on, Sky Children of the Light players can participate in the new season called Remembrance. It expands on the main story and lets gamers find new cosmetics items. The main region to explore is the Vault of Knowledge with 4 new spirits. This kingdom has only been hinted to until this moment, and the spirits will share their stories and tell players more. So, a brand new racing game, Static Shift Racing, is out now on mobile platforms. It's a mobile game about racing on unlicensed cars, completing mission after mission and exploring the local maps. Static Shift Racing has manual and sensor controls with the ability to drift and complete challenges. Well, the game did launch globally this week and I'm happy to say it falls way more on the side of a success. Don't get me wrong, there is a long ways to go in many respects, but what is here at launch is majorly impressive and more importantly, majorly fun. In this game, you will roam around an open world, entering into various types of races, and this is one area where the game feels like it could use some expanding. The environment isn't large as your typical open world game, but it is incredibly detailed with lots of well-designed roadways that will act as different circuits in the various events. Well, Age of Chaos, which is a game like Warcraft, is now on beta test. This one is a mobile strategy game that can be played on Android via TapTap. The beta test has begun on January 17th and will go on for the next 2 or 3 weeks. During the test, players will receive rewards via the in-game email. This will happen every day. The game sees players collecting various characters that have their unique roles and rarity level. Also, gamers need to build a castle and towers to defend their kingdom from monsters, and the main goal in Age of Chaos is to improve the overall strength by completing quests. Also, players can chat with each other and ask questions. The game looks fantastic and might remind some of Warcraft series. So, Genshin Impact version 3.4, the exquisite night chimes, is out now on iOS and Android. The big Genshin Impact update version 3.4 has finally rolled out worldwide. Pre-installation for this update on mobile and PC platforms went live earlier this week as usual. Genshin Impact 3.4 brings in support for new characters, new area, free-to-claim rewards, and a lot more. There will also be a second phase for banners on February 17th, bringing back the Hu Tao and Yellen ones. The highlights of this update are the Desert, 5-star Dendro Swordsman, and 4-star Dendro Polyarm, and obviously seasonal events. Alright, that's all for today. Thanks for watching. You can also watch this month's offline games. So give me a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel with all notifications on. We'll catch up in the next one. Till then, happy gaming.